Tomorrow on A&E. At 8, travel the Asian Silk Route with Durrell in Russia. At 8:30, the marine life of the magnificent mangroves on Wild World of the East. Then at 9, indulgence matchmaking misfires in The Rivals. And at 11:30, it's high-reaching laughs on Improv Tonight. Tomorrow.
This program is brought to you in part by your local Saab dealers, who invite you to test drive one of the most intelligent cars ever built, a Saab.
Most car accidents happen in a showroom. People buy the wrong car. They want a car as quick as a Saab, as roomy as a Saab, as safe as a Saab, as reasonably priced as a Saab. But they don't test drive a Saab. Don't buy the wrong car. Visit your Saab dealer for a test drive. It's fun, it's free, and there's no risk involved. Right now, you can lease a fully equipped Saab 900 for only $235 a month.
Sarge, I got 2 fighters.
No, they're scrambling 3.
-4. Heading 240.
Command at 007.
They're chasing them. Whatever it is, they're chasing them.
Original movies. The biggest, the best. Nobody brings them home like HBO.
American business can save millions of dollars every year with the UPS Next Day Air letter. Unlike other companies which frequently charge up to $14, UPS, because we're so efficient, charges only $8.50. And we guarantee overnight delivery to every address, coast to coast. The UPS Next Day Air letter, the super saver of overnight letters.
Gonna be there a day early.
Good morning, it's me.
How's Mama doing? She okay?
Yeah.
It's already happening. People calling long distance with 1 free month of U.S. Sprint.
The market isn't open till coast to coast, but it's midnight here. We're just shutting down.
Call Sprint now. Get 1 free month plus the best savings versus AT&T. This is one offer that seems to be catching on.
In the next episode of The Rainbow.
For heaven's sake, get out of here. Go.
So much of me is going to waste here.
The Rainbow, Saturday.
Decades returns to 1964 here on A&E.
It's the creamiest, the dreamiest, Velveeta shells and cheese. It's the creamiest, the dreamiest. Forget the powder, please. Only we taste like this. Velveeta makes it the creamiest. Velveeta shells and cheese.
Oh, give me a home.
The American home. You'll find it in all shapes and sizes. And in 1 out of 2 of them, you'll find Kenmore Appliances. Because people know that no other brand can outsparkle, outsatisfy, or out-clean a Kenmore. So come over to our house. Great low prices every day, Kenmore quality. That's your money's worth and a whole lot more.
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
Don't let morning breath ruin a good morning. Use Scope. Scope has 2 powerful ingredients to kill 90% of the bacteria that cause morning breath. Scope, the best thing, first thing in the morning.
Hey, kids! Listen, I know this Amana washer and dryer looks cool with all those electronic controls, but it's not a toy.
We know, Dad.
Oh, you do? Do you know that your mother and I studied washers and dryers? That's why we got the Amana. These controls make laundry as simple as pushing a button, and Amana costs a lot less than you'd think.
Great, Dad.
Now, I love you, but remember, it's not a toy.
When you know exactly what you want, Amana.
Becoming an American Express card member is now as simple as picking up one of these. Because now you can apply for membership over the phone. Membership has its privileges. To apply, call 1-800-THE-CARD.
News at 11 got you down.
Some things never change.
Then try comedy at 11, weeknights on A&E. Coming up, LBJ for re-election.
when Decades continues.
This is one of 570 million refund locations for American Express traveler's checks. Now, anywhere you can find a phone, you can get a refund. Hand delivered anywhere you want, virtually anywhere in the world. But remember, this new service comes only from American Express traveler's checks. So if your bank doesn't carry them, go to one that does. Don't leave home without them.
Velveeta melts smooth.
The cheddar clumps.
Velveeta the blend that cooks better. 'Cause Velveeta melts better
than cheddar.
For smoother melting, no single cheese cooks like Velveeta.
If you'd like to get government booklets on everything, from home repairs to dieting, then you'll want this free catalog. Just drop a line. Write New Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009.
Check out A&E in August when our stage series presents Summer Stock, a scorching collection of classics that are sure to lift your summer doldrums. Cool off with George Bernard Shaw's Caesar and Cleopatra, starring Claude Rains and, you guessed it, Vivien Leigh. And don't miss Oscar Wilde's irresistible comedy of manners, The Importance of Being Earnest. And if you're in the mood for something different, be sure to watch The Rivals, a romantic farce unlike any other. Summer Stock, every Thursday in August and only on the A&E Cable Network.
A love story, as only David Lean could create it. A romantic portrayal, as only Katharine Hepburn and Rossano Brazzi could live it. Summertime, premiering August 11.
The Superpowers in Conflict. An exclusive A&E series examines the turbulent history of U.S.-Soviet relations. The Eagle and the Bear, only on A&E. Friday.
Wonderful place, Hidden Valley. Just what you'd expect for the home of Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing. Folks here are proud of our original ranch recipe, the secrets in the special blend of herbs and spices, and everyone loves that creamy homemade taste. Hidden Valley Ranch. How could anything so fresh and delicious come from anywhere else? True, not everyone can live in Hidden Valley, but you sure can get a taste of it. Hidden Valley Ranch.
At UPS, we're changing the look of the international delivery business. Because now, UPS delivers to every country in Western Europe, the Pacific Rim, Down Under, and Canada. And because we're so efficient, we can deliver your international parcels and documents for fewer francs, yen, or drachmas than other companies charge. An accomplishment we feel deserves a little flag waving. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
We help more Americans go to college, and we issue more MasterCard and Visa cards than any other company. We also serve millions of customers in every major marketplace worldwide. We're Citicorp and Citibank, America's largest financial services company. Whatever financial success you hope to achieve, whether it's business or personal, we can help you do it, and do it better than anyone else. Citicorp, because Americans want to succeed, not just survive.
What's the difference between Velveeta shells and cheese and all the rest? We don't play around with the powder. We use only real Velveeta cheese sauce to make it the creamiest macaroni and cheese around. Velveeta shells and cheese, when creamy is what you crave.
And now, A&E goes behind the scenes of the new motion picture, Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing is set on the streets of Brooklyn, where Spike Lee grew up and now lives.
I think I would have been crucified to do a film about Bedford-Stuyvesant and not shoot it in Bed-Stuy. I mean, there's just something about reality that you can't mess with.
We're going to be shooting a feature film on this block, being done by Mr. Spike Lee.
In order to work closely with neighborhood people, the production staff held several meetings to explain the filmmaking process and how it would affect them.
And we go through until September 9th. Let's keep going.
Producer, director, writer Spike Lee created characters that were strong but complex and not easily understood. He worked diligently with Giancarlo Esposito and award-winning Danny Aiello to perfect their roles.
With your uncles, your brothers, whoever you else you want up there. This is my pizzeria, and the only people on the wall are an American Italian.
Me and Danny, we say this all the time. We're on the opposite ends, you know, politically, but we're still great friends, and we go to ball games together. And he likes the Celtics and Larry Bird, and I hate the Celtics and Larry Bird, and we joke and kid about it. But that did not stop us from trying to make the best we wanted to.
How you doing there, boy? To me, it was like, it was a wonderful position to be in, to be the only white family in an all-black neighborhood. And I wanted to work in this area, and maybe this is my way of saying to the people in the area, hey, you know, not everybody is like you think they are. Sonny, how's the vegetables, huh?
Good morning, Todd. Hey,
Pop, you talked to that air-conditioned guy? I've been calling him all week.
All right, quiet for rehearsal. Camera ready?
Lee also acts in the film, but claims that it's a pragmatic and not an artistic choice.
I still, to this day, do not consider myself an actor. You know, I do okay, but it's just leverage that I could use, you know, trying to get my films made. And if people come to see me in a film, is that much easier for me to make a movie.
Don't work too hard today. Man says it's gonna be hot as the devil. I don't want you falling out from the heat. You hear me, son?
I hear you, mother, sister. I hear you.
Good.
All right.
I'll be watching you, son.
She's a street watcher. Mother Sister is her name. And I've known women like this in my childhood where I grew up in Harlem. You know, the street watchers who mind the children and everybody's business and who can tell you about who goes and who comes.
Do the Right Thing deals with racial conflict during a summer heat wave in the city and shows what can happen when things get hot and people don't want to communicate.
Yo, you almost knocked me down, and the words, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Hey, not only did you knock me down, but you stepped on my brand new white Air Jordans that I just bought. That's all you can say is excuse me.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I should fuck your prick 2 times.
Yeah.
Who told you to step on my sneakers? Hey, you told you to be on my side of the block. Who told you to be in my neighborhood?
Well, I happen to own a building on this block.
The character really did attract me because I had never played a b-boy. You know, I mean, I had a hard time even understanding what a b-boy is, except for the cats who wear the kazals with no glass and wear sheepskin coats and have $75 sneakers and they have no job. I see those guys all the time. I didn't want to create that man, that character.
Yo! Yo!
Yeah?
You almost knocked me down, man. The word is excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Not only did you knock me down, you stepped on my brand new white Air Jordans that I just bought. And that's all you can say is excuse me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I own this brownstone.
Who told you to buy a brownstone on my block, in my neighborhood, on my side of the street?
I think it's political in a sense that it's personal, personally political for those who will see it and say, I mean, I think there is a definite racism problem out there for both blacks and whites. And what I love about this film is it sort of links those two problems together in one film and says, no one's perfect, do the right thing.
The climax of Do the Right Thing takes place outside the pizzeria at night and required extensive preparations. Lee's cinematographer, Ernest Dickerson, worked with him to create an atmosphere that contributes to the film's powerful conclusion, which Lee says carries an important message.
I feel my job as a filmmaker is to shed light on the problems that face us, and by examination of these problems, hopefully an answer can be worked out.
They are on the front lines of violence and trauma, emergency medical technicians.
On Chronicle, here on the A&E Cable Network.
Tonight. There's a lot of thought behind the engineering that goes into a Saab. But one of the most thoughtful things about a Saab wasn't designed by an engineer. It was engineered by an accountant. It's a Saab lease, from Saab Scania Financial Services Corporation. It's for Saabs only, and it's a very smart way to drive a very intelligent car. Right now, you can lease a fully equipped Saab 900 for only $235 a month.
Some find it hard to believe, but ounce for ounce, Luscious Philly cream cheese has only half the calories of butter or margarine. But it does make Philly easier to swallow. Butter your bread with Philly instead.
You're on patrol in the Vietnam jungle. Suddenly, you're pinned down by heavy mortar fire.
Closer they get, the more you get scared.
You strike back with 3 times as many bombs as we dropped in World War II. The CBS Video Library presents The Vietnam War with Walter Cronkite. For only $4.95, you can own the first cassette in this important series and see a war that up to now, only a soldier could see.
I lost my best man. One of these days, it's going to be me.
Cassettes in this historic collection include The Tet Offensive, the biggest battle of the war, and Courage Under Fire, with acts of bravery that must be seen to be believed. Call now to preview your first cassette for 10 days risk-free. Future cassettes will follow. Keep only the ones you want. The Vietnam War with Walter Cronkite, because every American should know what it was like in Vietnam.
We're going home. This is it. Bravo Company's going home.
Call now for your first cassette, just $4.95. Credit card orders only.